What is going on, guys and girls? My name is of course BPR Gaming, and today I will be bringing you a video on who I think could be the main protagonist in Watch Dogs 3, hopefully coming out this year. So if you guys do go on to enjoy the video, then why not click that like button down below and also subscribe. It's free and allows you to stay up to date with the latest and greatest Watch Dogs 3's news, gameplays and theory videos. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So guys, it has now almost been confirmed that Watch Dogs 3 is in development from either the leaks or inside knowledge or just the overall conspiracy theorists on Reddit. Watch Dogs 3 is hopefully being made, and the main question people have on their minds is who's the main protagonist. Obviously with Marcus we had a funny but also kind of stern character who fans loved and enjoyed playing as. Then also before that we had Aiden Pearce, a downright gritty murder-filled hacker who was just in a search for his niece's killers. But who could be the main protagonist in Watch Dogs 3? And to that I say it is Jackson Pearce. Now for those who don't know, Jackson Pearce is Aiden Pearce's nephew, but I'm going to give you a brief history and backstory towards Jackson Pearce. So after a failed attempt to hack into the Merlot Hotel, his uncle Aiden took him and his sister on a trip to Pawnee. However, on the way, a Chicago stealth club hitman named Maurice Vega and his partner attempted to kill Aiden by shooting out one of the tires on their car. This caused it to crash. Now although he and his uncle survived the crash, his sister did not. The crash and the death of his sister caused him to develop post-traumatic stress disorder, making it extremely difficult for him to speak to anyone except his mother. After the death of his sister, he and his mother were heavily guarded by Aiden Pearce, with Aiden Pearce not being able to afford the loss of another family member. Now sometime later, Jackson's mother is kidnapped by Damian Brain. Through Jackson eludes capture as he was on the train at the time. After his uncle eliminated the fixers attempting to abduct him, Aiden joined him on the train and asked if he knows where they have taken his mother. Though he remained silent, Jackson showed perceptiveness after pointing Aiden towards Racine Boat Restoration through his drawing on his tablet. Aiden then dropped him off with his therapist Yolanda Mendez when he sought out the whereabouts for his mother. Later on, however, Jackson decides to investigate one of Racine's buildings himself, but was trapped in the security room as the building was mob owned and surrounded by fixers. Jackson witnessed his uncle kill the fixers on the monitors and was scared of him when Aiden found him, though he decided to trust him. As he drove him back to Yolanda's house, Aiden told him that making sure he's safe is what makes his uncle strong. Jackson comparing himself to a healer from the game of Glitch Wars. Later on in the game, Jackson and Nicole leave Chicago after discovering that Aiden is the vigilante. Originally it was unknown where they went, however in Watch Dogs Bad Blood it was revealed that they escaped to St. Louis and that Aiden eventually went with them after the events of the game. So guys, Jackson Pearce was actually at the age of 10 when the first Watch Dogs game took place, which was set in 2013 America. Now if the game was going to be set in this age right now, he'd be around about 15 to 16 years old, and that's not such a far fetch for a main protagonist of a game. Think about in Assassin's Creed 2 where we first played as Ezio and he went around killing people and doing parkour. He was very young. Now I'm not saying Ezio was 15, 16, but as we've seen in Watch Dogs 2, there doesn't need to be violence to make a great game. Obviously there's cars, all that type of stuff, but what I'm saying is if he was 15, 16, then it would be possible for him to be the main protagonist. Not only that guys, Ubisoft have pushed their games forward in the game's world, push forward it in time, Why couldn't they do this with Watch Dogs and make Jackson Pearce, 18, 19, 20 further in the future to when he gets not abducted but recruited by DedSec? This is possible because the exact same thing happened with Marcus and Watch Dogs 2. But as we know guys, Watch Dogs 3 should and could actually be set in England or in Brixton, and what would Jackson Pearce be doing there? My theory is that after Aiden went and joined them after the Bad Blood incident, Aiden and the family decided to completely relocate to a different country to get completely away from all of this violence and hacking knowledge and all this other bullshit that they don't want to be a part of anymore. And where's the best place to go? Definitely England, because that's definitely not, the most secure city or London secure city in the world. But halfway through their time in England, I reckon Jackson kind of got wind and remembered some of the stuff he saw his uncle do, and got really curious about his phone, went on the phone and discovered all these apps and hacking abilities that Jackson wanted to learn how to do. He wanted to learn how to code, he wanted to learn how to do all the parkour. Jackson wanted to learn this, and who better than his uncle to teach him? I feel like this could be a great premise for a game, and I reckon Jackson could actually be a great protagonist. It links all of the games together and continues the story that we love from the first Watch Dogs game. So guys and girls, that has been it for this video. If you have enjoyed, then please click the like button down below. Also guys, I have a new Twitter now. It's at BPR Gaming YT, link in the description of course, and I want you guys to go follow it and interact with me on there. Also guys, if you haven't already, then drop that subscribe button. It's free, helps out the channel, and keeps you up to date with the latest Watch Dogs 3 news and informational videos. So guys and girls, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.